Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. A first down throw, Darnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Neville Gallimore. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And on the second down throw on target. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barclay. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At their own 25-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barclay. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Giants.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go.
From a week ago, 14 carries, 78 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barclay. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A 39-yard attempt.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 14, Giants nothing.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just 1 score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10.
Darnold from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
McManus's point after is good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Darnold now to throw. McConnelly's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good for a Cowboys.
To the air again, Darnold. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
5-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Jones. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This is fielded at the 7. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you get
through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
taken at about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got Barclay out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. He's getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Check back. Mike, 55. Right there. Hey, ready? Come on, the ball. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Mike, 5.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point. Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck roll.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Jones now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Slayton. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jones on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
On the throwaway. Brings up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
CD Lamb.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Cowboys 35. Giants.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. A 1st down carry for Barclay. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At his 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Jones gets us out to Saquon Barclay. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
23
operating from the gun. Jones under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jalen Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd and long.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Jones back.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Makes the score Cowboys 35.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this one quickly to Lamb. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
51, Mike 51. Let's get it.
And they are going for it. Darnold, open man, Lamb. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Darnold completes it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Giants.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barclay. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Chris Conley.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On first down, Darnold. He'll fire deep down. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And the Giants.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down, New York.
Now Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Complete to
that will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Jones.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
New York.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
2 yards.
A good pickup there, a 22. Jones on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back in the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. he might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So,
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, we just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He'll get this complete to board. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Giants.
Jones fakes the give to Barclay. That's complete to Slayton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Sterling Shepard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Darnold. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. 27 yards, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. Here's Jones on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barclay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now Jones throwing on first down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's got room. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.